Our next speaker is Randy. Oh, excuse me. Shane.
I'm sorry, I have to apologize in advance. I don't have a teleprompter. I'll give it my best shot here. I better put my glasses on first. My fellow patriots, we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their powers from the consent of the governed.
Yes!
That whenever any form of government becomes destructive to these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or dissolve it. Do you know where those words appear? Ladies and gentlemen, the Declaration of Independence of the United States of America. My fellow patriots, 233 years ago, those words were written by Thomas Jefferson and others. And oh, how they still apply today. The government in Washington, D.C., as evidenced by the trillions of dollars of spending just passed into law, has become destructive to our lives,
Yes!
our liberty, and our pursuit of happiness.
Yes!
By assembling here today, we begin the process of altering this government if possible, or begin the process of abolishing this government if necessary. As others before me have stated, this Tea Party is not an end, but is instead a beginning of the long and difficult road of taking back our country and restoring it to some semblance the founding fathers envisioned. Ron Kind, Herb Kohl, Russ Feingold, Barack Obama, hear our voices.
Yes!
We no longer consent to your government. My fellow patriots, we are way beyond a simple policy debate. This is not Democrat versus Republican, liberal versus conservative, or black versus white. This is about liberty versus tyranny.
Yes!
This is about the founding principles of limited government, individual liberty, and the free enterprise system. This is about the principles that this country was founded on that enabled our forefathers to hack a country out of the wilderness and in less than 150 years transform it into the last best hope of mankind and the most powerful, most prosperous, and most benevolent nation the earth has ever seen. My fellow patriots, the greatness of America resides with we the people! Thomas Jefferson once wrote, all tyranny needs to take a foothold is for people of good conscience to remain silent. My fellow patriots, we have been silent far too long! The federal government, for the last 50 to 70 years, has been slowly eroding our constitutional liberties. James Madison warns us that about this very condition when he wrote, I believe there are more instances of the abridgment of freedom of the people by gradual and silent encroachments of those in power than by violent and sudden usurpations. The political class in this country, both Republicans and Democrats, have proven time and time again that they are more interested in their own power and in their own interests than serving us and securing our rights. My fellow patriots, the government in Washington, D.C. is corrupt, and we will not remain silent any longer. Ron Klein, Herb Kohl, Russ Feingold, Barack Obama, hear our voices. We no longer consent to your government. In conclusion, never see a politician do that before, have you? This Tea Party, as stated by others, is not an end, but it's a beginning of a national grassroots movement to take back our country. We must steel ourselves for the inevitable counterattacks that the socialists and their lapdogs in the mainstream media, along with their allies at Acorn and MoveOn.org, will launch against us. They will call us racists. They will call us right-wing extremists. And they will do whatever they can to paint us in the most negative picture possible. We must stand up and proclaim the principles of the Founding Fathers, and the principles this country was founded on are not right-wing extremism. Let us use the Declaration of Independence as our guiding light. Let us hold our heads up high as we talk to our neighbors, our family, and our friends about the need to get involved, the need to take action. We are not willing to discard the timeless and ageless wisdom of Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, and Benjamin Franklin for the likes of Nancy Pelosi, Hillary Reid. My fellow Americans, Benjamin Franklin once said, any society that would give up a little liberty to secure a little freedom deserves neither and will lose both.
That's right.
Let us stand up and proclaim this day, we will not quietly give up our freedom. Let us stand up today and proclaim we no longer consent to be governed by those in Washington, D.C. Thank you, and God bless you, and God bless the United States of